What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Steph, and I am in front of one of the coolest clubs in Silverlake, Los Globos. Tonight, like every Friday, the Hollywood men are doing one of their famous shows, and since I've never been to a male show before, I figured I'd see what the hype is all about. So let's go check it out. What's up, y'all? We're here with Scott Lane, the man behind the very successful show, The Hollywood Men. Scott, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
So tell me how you became one of the most successful exotic dancers when you grew up in the Midwest. Very like straight edge type of upbringing, right?
I started in the Air Force Academy, believe it or not, and that didn't work out. So I got into modeling, that led to dancing, that led to New York, that led to Chippendales. And eventually that led to my own show.
What was the process? I know you said you worked for other clubs, Chippendales, iconic, right? But what was the process of starting your own club from the ground up?
Learning from my mentor, Nick DeNoia. He was the man that creatively started Chippendales, but we're not a big theatrical Vegas show. So we have a streamlined budget, but we have all the theatrics that you have in a big show, props and costumes and choreography, great dancers. But, you know, ultimately the ladies come to see good-looking men get disrobed.
What's different between, you know, the female shows that are so ubiquitous and like a male show? Because this is my first time.
Well, you're going to find out. The atmosphere is a lot more electric in the ladies because they're not introverted. Men are little boys. When they see female stripper, they don't care about the fantasy so much. They just want to see her naked. So, and the girls respond that way too, because that's all they got to do. They dance a song, they spin around, they take their top off. That's why I appreciated more of the acts in Canada, because the ladies there, they actually do a whole routine in a themed costume. So that's similar to what we do. We want the music to be in tandem with the costumes and the fantasy. You know, we portray the most popular female sexual fantasies on stage. So the music matches, the intro matches, we have the visuals, the costume, backup dancers, and it's a common thread throughout the piece, rather than a guy coming out dressed like a fireman to a fire song, and then all of a sudden it goes into something else. It keeps a common thread throughout. What's
the like camaraderie like with the dancers here? Is it like a family type of vibe? Does everyone kind of just like do their own thing? Or is it more like, you know, once you're with the Hollywood men, you're part of the gang?
It is a family, definitely. And I won't have it any other way. Yeah. If somebody doesn't gel in the dressing room, or they don't get along, if they got too much ego, or they're just too shy or whatever, first of all, if you're shy, you're in the wrong business.
I think I'm ready to meet some of the guys.
Well, I'll take you backstage.
So we're here with Andre and Josh, two of the dancers from the Hollywood Men. Andre, you've been on the group the longest. Josh, you are the newest.
Yes.
I need you both to tell me how you got into being exotic dancers.
All right, I go first. So I moved 14 years ago from Italy, Milan, Italy. And I was trying to make it happen somehow. Then I sent some resume here and there. And I got a call from Scott, who is the boss. And after 2 weeks in this country, I started performing with the Hollywood Men. That was the best.
I love this. And how about you?
So basically, yeah, similar to Andre, I came over here from New Zealand. I came over here primarily to chase my acting, basically. And then as you do, you know, you got to work to pay the bills and stuff. And then I came across Scott. We connected, and I hit him up. I actually said, hey, Scott, I kind of want to get into shirtless waitering. Is there a position available for that? And he said, look, Josh, unfortunately, you know, I can't get you as a waiter, but you know, you got the face for it, you got the body, let's get you on stage. So I said, you know what, we'll give it a shot. And I've been thankful to learn off some of the greats like Andre. He's been around for a while, Scott's been around for a while. So from there, I've just been, first time doing this. So it's a new experience and it's been fun.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so what's the best part about being an exotic dancer? Like, what are the perks? Tell me.
Okay, so for me, definitely the ego. Adrenaline.
At least you're honest.
Yes,
yeah.
You gotta be honest because it's just a boost of ego. Who doesn't want to be on stage performing for like hundreds of ladies? And definitely the adrenaline that you get and the energy that keeps me going. It's something that is like kind of addicting.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, pretty much exactly what Andre says. I think, like, you know, when you're up there and you got 100, 150 girls screaming at you and stuff, and they're just throwing money at you, that's pretty cool feeling, you know, and you can make some good money. So yeah, it's great.
Do you ever make someone so happy that they ask you out? And I'm sure this has happened. And then how have you handled that?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's definitely been some, some Instagram exchanges and things like that across the way for sure. You get that. There's some beautiful women that obviously come to the show, but yeah, you try to keep it PG for most of the time, and yeah, so most of the time.
That's when the drama occurs for all of us. So of course, I mean, we have lots of like attractive women, and it's hard just to stay on stage and say, oh no, you know what, you're good over there, I'm good over here. When there's a connection, it's hard to fight it, and boom, that's it.
Yeah.
You go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
And with the drama.
Is it possible even to have a relationship when you're doing this type of work?
I've actually started dating someone here. I didn't meet her at the show actually, but we've been dating for about 3 months now, and she knows completely, and she's fine with it. We're actually super strong, and like I obviously don't do anything that she wouldn't approve of while she's not here. So it works.
Consummate professionals. Well, ladies, I'm gonna
Absolutely.
let these gentlemen get dressed because the show is about to start, but stay tuned because we're about to see them do their thing. I don't know about you, but I feel like the temperature raised a couple of degrees in there just now. Ladies, you have to come check out the Hollywood Men every Friday at Los Globos in Silverlake. Don't miss this show.